Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over an easy question that I solved a little over half a year ago. So last October, about 6 months ago. So this one is called count operations to obtain 0. So you're given two non-negative integers, so at least I guess 1 or maybe 0 or bigger. So two integers, num1 and num2. And for each operation, aka turn, if num1 is bigger than or equal to num2, then you subtract num2 from num1. Well, okay, so it means num1 minus equal to num2 because num1 is the bigger than or equal to, at least it can't be smaller than num2. Num1 can't be smaller than num2. Otherwise, subtract num1 from num2. So whichever one is at least bigger than the other, then you can subtract one from another. And for example, 5, 4, 5 minus 4 is 1. And 4, 5, 5 minus 4 is 1. So other way around, 1, 4, 4, 1. Return how many operations required to make either of them 0. So either num1 is 0 or either num2 is 0 at the end. So, okay, let's go ahead and do this. It doesn't seem too hard. So we're going to count the number of turns because we want to return an integer, right? So let's start with 0 and let's just run a simple while loop. So while num1 is bigger than 0 because it's always going to be starting to be at least bigger than or equal to 0. And num2 is bigger than 0. So if num1 is bigger than or equal to num2, so you can just follow the instructions, then num1 minus equal to num2. If num2 is bigger than or equal to num1, then num2 minus equal to num1. Okay, and then at each time, this is going to be a new turn, right? So then we're going to evaluate this forever until either num1 is 0 or num2 is 0, and then we're going to return how many turns we have taken up so far from the beginning, right? So let's go ahead and run this. And there you go. Passes all test cases. Again, maybe not the most memory efficient for a solution I came up with on my own, but either way, it's really intuitive. Just understand how a while loop works, and you'll be good to go and read the instructions carefully. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.